I need to chill today. I'm all over the place. Hey everyone, as you can see, my eyes are currently bare. I don't have any product on them, and today we're going to be doing a quick and easy makeup tutorial using the Smashbox Cover Shot palette in Ablaze. I'm doing this in sort of a chatty, get ready with me fashion. First, I'm priming my eyes with some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm just going to tap that between my ring fingers and pat it on my eyes. Probably not both at the same time. I had originally filmed this as a first impressions, but the footage was hot garbage. So I'm going in and doing a quick and easy makeup tutorial using the palette. I figured this works out well anyway, because then I can talk to you guys about how I feel about the palette since it's been a few days since I filmed, and let's get into it. Does anyone else have a hard time figuring out which side it is? Like, I always assume that this is the side on the opposite side on the front. Anyone? I confuse myself. So first thing I'm going to do is take the shade Moccasin. Hopefully that's the right name. I'm going to take the shade right here and I'm going to set down my eyeshadow primer with a big fluffy brush. The shade actually like hardly shows up on me. It's pretty pale. When I tried to do swatches of it, oh, my skin is dry right there. I need to exfoliate. When I tried doing a swatch of it, it just looked, well, it didn't look like much. It didn't really look like anything. Oh, just patting that all over the lid. For the crease, I'm going to take the shade Throwback, which is this guy right here. I'm going to focus that in the crease. I will say this is one of those palettes that when you first dip your brush into it before you've ever used it, it does take a little bit longer to get the high pigment. Now that I've used it and kind of kicked up the shadow, it seems to go on a lot more pigmented and much easier. Now this might look a little scary at first, but don't worry, we'll blend it out. A nice thing also about me refilming is I can tell you guys that these shadows stay on a really long time. I'm just going to take a blending brush and blend that out because it's looking a little intense right now. Blend, 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 blend. Now that that's blended out, we're going to go into, what is the name of this color? I'm so bad at this. We're going to go into Torch. Nope, nope, not at all. Okay, I messed up already. It'd probably be helpful if I got the shade names right. And so far, for all over the lid to set down the primer, we used Relaxed. And then for the crease, we used Nirvana. I told you guys I had a hard time with this. Don't judge me too hard. Alright, and for the lid, let me get this one right. First shade, Siesta. We're going to take a medium eyeshadow brush and pat Siesta all over the lid. Now the shade was actually a lot pinkier than I thought it was going to be. Like, it was more of a pinky orange, if that makes sense. So we're taking this from the inner corner all the way to the outer edge. Right, and then I'm going to go back in and blend. Now that we've added another shade, I like to blend every time I add in a new shade. I just feel like that makes the shadows blend a lot better, and then that way you're not trying to blend like 3 different shadows that you already have on. You know what I mean? Like if you put 3 shadows on and then you blend it at the end and not while you're working with it, I find that this just makes it a lot easier. So, but yeah, I feel like warm tone shadows have become the hottest thing, and I think they did a great job with this. Oh, I got a fuzzy in there. They've got the rusty golden shades and then the purpley shades that everybody's loving. And then I'm going to take this flat brush and go into Relaxed. That first shade and I'm just gonna pat that under the brow. Even though it's basically my skin tone, or it just blends into my skin, I want to make sure I have something there. I'll probably add in some highlight there after. Do a little tiny bit of blending here. We don't need much. And I always bring my crease shades a little higher than my crease just because I feel like it makes the shadows stand out more. I don't like having eyeshadow on and then no one can see it except for maybe a little bit on the lid. Especially when I wear my glasses, which I hardly ever do. I'm gonna take the last shade in that section right here. Nope. No. I'm having a hard time. Maybe I'm delirious. I can't get these names right. Okay, so we're gonna put delirious in the outer corners. Oh gosh, guys. Oh gosh. So let's just add a little extra definition. Yeah, these are so much easier to use once you work off that top layer of shadow. I'll insert some swatches here, and you can see that they didn't swatch great on my hand, but when I wear them on my eyes, they do have a good pigment and blend out pretty easily. I think the shimmer shades are definitely easier to work with, but overall I'm still impressed with this. That being said, the Anastasia palette, if you do want to spend a little more, I think those shades are more buttery, and you get a lot more from it. So if you're just looking for something really easy, and quick that you can just throw in your bag and it's got really cool packaging, I would say stick with that. But if you have a little extra cash, I don't know how much more expensive this is. I will put it somewhere on the screen right now. I don't know how expensive this is. I know it's more expensive, but it does come with a lot more. It comes with a brush. If you're looking for something a little more robust, has a couple more shades, I would definitely go for this one. It is a little more buttery. I'm going to grab some eyeliner. I'm using Colourpop's cream gel liner in, what is this called? Best O. This is a really pretty shade. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my upper lid. This matches really well with the crease color. I'm gonna take this flat top brush and I'm just gonna smudge that out a tiny bit. Typically I do my eyes before my foundation so that I can sweep away the fallout a lot easier from the eyeshadows. However, today I was just showing you the eyes, so I didn't want to go in to this with nothing on. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques brush and kind of scoot that away. Much better. I'm going to go back into Nirvana, and I'm just going to pat the slightest amount over the eyeliner, like not a lot. So we're going to take that Colourpop liner and line the waterline. These do stay well in the waterline, don't run throughout the day. For the lower lash line, we're going to take the smudge brush and the shade right here. I'm not even going to try saying the shade names anymore. This one right here. And pat it in the outer corner, the lower lash. I'm not taking that all the way to the inner corner, just sort of to the center. And then I'm going to take a pop of the shade right here, my favorite obviously, and put that slightly over the outer edge. So essentially we're blending those two together. Then I'm going to take the shade that's all over the lid and press that. I'm just going to deepen the outer corner a little bit more with the shade right here. And yeah. And then finally we're gonna blend one last time. I just really wanted to get a video out with this palette because I thought it was super adorable. I love the packaging. So neat. If you don't know, Smashbox teamed up with Shay Mitchell to do these, and on their website it says there's 7 palettes and you think of them as 7 shades of Shay or something like that. It was really cute and corny. So I'm gonna put a little bit of MAC Soft and Gentle, which is on my cheeks, under my brow bone. Alright, so we're just gonna curl the lashes. This eye look is so simple. So easy peasy. Using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. As a quick breakdown, these are long wearing eyeshadows. They come in a small little package, which is great for travel. It has a mirror inside, also a huge plus. They are the hot, warm tone shadows that are really popular right now. There's some mattes, there's some shimmers. It's Smashbox, they're not gonna come out with a poopy product. So this is what I would wear as a simple, easy, warm toned look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you again soon. Bye.